Okay, so don't freak out. I know you guys are looking at this channel, the few of you that are still here and watching my content regularly, like, where did all the content go? Where is literally everything on all of your channels? There is a reason for it. I have been needing to do this hard reset for YouTube for the last like 3 years. Um, I have not had a whole lot of organization with my projects for the longest time. And if I really want to, take my own content seriously, I have to get everything organized and do it properly, do it right, and actually manage this like it's a proper, universe, whatever I'm doing. So this is my first step. Um, I am essentially getting rid of a lot of old content that's been on here for ages now that I don't really feel like is going to fit the current theme or branding of what I want out of my content. And a lot of it is stuff that I unfortunately am going to be, I don't want to say retconning, but just retiring. Like, for example, my panels. Name that game, Foursquare, Chaos Dimension, Trivia Adventure, all those things. They're gone now and gone for good. And a reason for this is twofold. One is because ever since about from like 2022 to 2025, I was trying to make panel videos, and being that I was the person who was solely responsible for the editing for all those, and I was working on like delegating it off to other people, and just nothing was working for me logistically. So rather than try to, come up with some crazy like lost files thing or whatever and just like, upload them, they're gone. They are gone. And I'm sorry if that, is a deal breaker for you guys, and I completely understand because, I put a lot of hard work and effort into my panels and everything, but for what it's worth, the second part of it is something that you guys might want to, stick around for. And that is that come late 2026, early 2027, I'm going to be running a brand new panel that is essentially going to be combining every single panel that I've done, at least elements of it, into one thing, and we could just run with that going forward. I am one of those people who has a lot of different muses, a lot of different ideas, a lot of different creative like bursts of energy that I put into things, into my passion projects. And I realize now that if I want to, keep this up, I myself have to be organized. And that's what I'm really trying to do going forward with, this video and beyond. So on that note, let's talk about YouTube because I haven't really been on here for a while. Not to say that I don't, make content for YouTube, as I'm sure you guys know. I have a podcast and I have episodes of Save Point Redux that I have been working on and putting out there every now and again. The podcast more so because I could just literally upload it like that. But the Save Point Redux videos, I'm editing them and, putting them out and whatever. But those take time. So I've decided to just do something that I didn't really want to do, but I'm going to do anyway, and that's make a VOD channel for Save Point Redux because it's necessary at this point. We're already almost about to be in a chapter 4, and I still haven't even finished chapter 1 on YouTube. So while I will be posting those VODs, and you guys can get caught up to speed if you want on Save Point Redux. That way, I will still be making my Save Point Redux, weekly videos, hoping. weekly videos as well, and you guys can get caught up to speed and, you know, watch it that way too. And I have a separate channel for Save Point Redux now, a separate channel for the VOD channel, a separate channel for the B-Sides podcast, a separate channel for my music, which is something that I've been working on as well. I'm getting a lot of different channels organized, and just everything that I'm working on. It's a lot to take in, but just know that there's going to be some changes, some good changes coming to all the YouTube spaces that I have in 2026 and beyond. And in case you guys don't know about those channels or anything like that, I have links down below to all of them so you can see them for what they are and everything. So there's that. Now, as far as this channel, what you're going to be seeing here is clip shows from Twitch. I'm in the process of re-uploading those as well as working on the 2025 clip show, even though it's going to take a while because I wasn't kidding. It's literally going to be about like 7.5 hours full runtime. So it's going to be a lot. Splitting it into 4 parts was necessary. But there's also a couple of other new things that I'm working on as well. Retrospective, which is the video game journalism show that's going to be taking the place of Replay, the show that I used to run back in the day. For those who, if you're an OG, you know that. Also, in case you're wondering what Replay is doing, that's now a Twitch stream where I play games that I've played already on Twitch, whether they be games that I played on Save Point Redux or otherwise. And then there's also a show called Review that I'm going to be putting on the Save Point Redux channel, which is essentially going to be me giving my unfiltered thoughts on the games that I play throughout Save Point Redux. Whether they're good, whether they're bad, and just kind of, you know, like a overall, like a denouement, if you will, on the game that I played. There's also a couple of other things in the works. Every Game Ever is a fun little side project that I'm working on where I review every single game for a certain console in 15 words or less. A lot of fun that is. And my new panel videos, which I'm going to be hopefully debuting sometime, like I said, late 2026, early 2027. And yeah, as far as what you're going to be seeing on the Red Lion Music channel, I know I've mentioned that briefly. It's mainly just going to be my music. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Same thing with the B-Sides podcast. It has its own separate channel, the VOD channel for Save Point Redux, all that jazz. Yeah, I think that just about catches everybody up to speed. Again, I'm sorry if I've been neglecting you guys here on YouTube, but I promise I haven't gone anywhere. I just have been working a lot behind the scenes. And thankfully, it's not just me who's behind it now. I do have a team who's working on it with me. A lot of my mods, plus a couple of other good friends, are getting my social media pages up and running. Like, I'm really going to start making a push to be somebody here. I mean, as Darren Styles and TNT once said, everybody wants to be somebody. So as far as who I am, I'm just a person who loves a lot of old stuff because I'm an old person. And I hate that I'm saying that about myself considering I'm in my mid-30s. Well, maybe early 30s. I wouldn't exactly say mid-30s, but that's enough about me. So yeah, I think that just about does it. So I'll see you guys on the other side, and take care of yourselves, because that's something that I've been needing to do as well. I'm not going to get too personal, but I've been a bit burnt out a lot more recently because of this, but I'm working on that. So I just want to say thank you for your guys' support, everybody who's been around from the beginning, from the humblest of beginnings, back when I was originally known as like DJ KO or Ultima Kurohio. I've gone through several different phases, but this time I think I've finally found my final form. So now it's about to get real. See you guys.